Good evening everyone, welcome back to EK15CLC channel. My name is Jenny and today I would like to read the news on CNN channel. The title is Why Chinese Cities Are Getting Curvier. Now I shall begin. Chinese skylines have been subjected to tremendous change over the past decade. Heritage signs and huge swaths of traditional housing have been razed and replaced with soaring towers symbolizing wealth, development, and power. With hundreds of millions of people set to migrate from rural areas to cities by 2020, as part of the Chinese government's ambitious urbanization program, the number of skyscrapers built to accommodate them will continue to grow, but not necessarily in an imaginative way. Rather, through designers' series, utilitarian housing and office blocks are the hallmark of burgeoning cities in China. Megacities like Beijing are already overrun with them, creating cityscapes that feel artificial, as Beijing-based architect Ma Yan-sun observes. I think in our modern cities there are a lot of boxes, there are a lot of straight lines. He says they often deal with efficiency, the function, the structure. There's no nature. People love to go closer to nature and other people, so we need to create environments that let people have these emotional connections. Emotional architect. Ma, the founder of the world-renowned MAD Architects, has built a poetic portfolio on buildings that adhere to his Shanshui city design philosophy, Shanshui, which translates to mountain water, embrace the integration of organic forms and Eastern design principles, emphasizing nature at the core of urban planning. The photo of MAD's Huangshan Mountain Village in China's Anhui province show an undulating range of apartment complexes, a nod to the nearby limestone terraces of Huangshan, which mean Yellow Mountain. You can take a look at the picture by clicking in the link in the description. In cities, Ma has often disrupted the usual emotionless line and industrial curves to create structures influenced by Chinese classical paintings. These stream curves of mountain, the gentle lines of the desert, and even, in the case of voluptuous absolute towers in Ontario, nicknamed Maryland, the human body. Well, that's short. Future of cities. Although China was once considered to be an architect's playground, the country's economic slowdown, coupled with President Xi Jinping's aversion to great architecture, means that the future of its cities has yet to be written. In traditional cities like Beijing, Nanjing, and Hangzhou, nature was a very important part of urban planning, not only as a landscape, but a part of daily life. Ma says, it's a beautiful garden, let's say, but they were all low density. Ma wants to apply his Shanshui city philosophy to the expanding cities of the future. There must be some new way in which we can have high density and at the same time have a beautiful landscape in an urban situation. What if we treat the high rise like a mountain, or we have gardens in the sky or waterfalls? I think that's the most challenging thing I want to try in my architect. So that was the end of news. Thank you for watching and listening, and goodbye. Have a good night.